Our remote production setup for the WNBA is almost exclusively RPS, encoders and decoders. We put the encoders on all of our trucks and the decoders here in our studios. It allows the maximum channel count and maximum receive count per game. Since we do so many games a season, we need the channel count.
For WNBA, what we actually do is we run full production. So we'll come in, we have a crew sets up our cameras, we set the engineering up. We handle both road and home shows for the WNBA teams that we handle.
Take 5. You can lose that rod.
The cool thing with TVU is that here we have 3 different transmission paths that we have to send out. Today it's Bally's here in Atlanta, our studios in Wanakee where the show is actually going to be cut in one of our studios there, and to WNBA. Roll it, music.
TVU has found a way to get the latency down below a second. The simplicity on the back of the TVU is really awesome. 8 BNC connectors on the back that you feed SDI right into, simple as that. You have 1 LAN port, 1 internet port, an HDMI output to monitor all your separate feeds, the bandwidth coming in and out of them. Monitoring is awesome on it.
I can see every encoder that we have in the fleet, if it's online, if it's offline. I can remote into our RPS command center and I can change the resolution, I can change the frame rates, I can dial down the latency, I can dial up the latency, the bit rates. I don't need to make a phone call to do that. I have full control over that through command center.
The tallest player on the court, TVU has.
The TVU allows 16 channels of audio, which is amazing in that we can get redundancy of multiple channels over multiple camera paths, and that just is a fail-safe, helps us make sure that if one camera goes down or if we lose a feed, that we've got redundant backup across the board.
TVU has basically just taken 2 trucks and simplified it into 1 truck, and I'm able to just plug and play as I go and send signals wherever I need to in the country, wherever there's a decoder TVU unit. And then they do the same thing I do, unplug and play.
We get the maximum amount of channels out of anything we've ever demoed. 6 paths plus 2 return paths. 8 total channels was something that a lot of other products couldn't offer. And then the form factor too. The RPS unit is one small rack unit. It's light, it's not humongous, it doesn't cost us a lot to ship if we need to ship it. We can put it on our trucks, it doesn't take up a lot of space. Engineers don't need a second hand to lift it in and out of the truck.
TVU does make our life at least 50% easier. By the fact that we don't have to integrate with a whole nother television truck or mobile unit.
TVU does all the work for us.